Hey everyone, this is going to be a tutorial on how to pose with guns. We have brushed a little bit with guns, I think, in our posing with another person video, but this one's just going to focus solely on guns. The poses are going to be kind of posing with the guns, like kind of as an accessory, and also action poses, so it's not going to be 100% action-y, if you know what I mean. So I'm just gonna kind of go through a list of poses we have with guns. We don't work with too many characters that have guns, coincidentally, but they do pop up every once in a while. So something that is pretty obvious straight off the bat is aiming the gun at the camera, but like we've said in the past multiple times, don't aim straight at the camera because I don't know if you can tell, but all you're getting is probably a circle. So if you off-center it a little bit, you get more of the body of the gun. So simple things, if you want to have attitude, you know, pop your hip a little bit, bend the knee, something more fun. Both hands, one hand, etc., etc. Something that you could kind of do is crouching with the gun. So you can move your legs in any way, but you can kind of be like just bent on one knee, maybe looking over your shoulder, kind of like you're looking around. You can also do something a little more angular where you have one leg out but still bent a little bit, and maybe aiming at someone or something, or even doing this, the same thing, but I kind of like the aim. Something more action-ish that I have done once and I really liked it is kind of where you're gonna be hopping a little bit and shooting behind you. And so you would work with the photographer like you would with any other jumping shots. So you go 1, 2, 3, and you kind of like that. And it's kind of cool because it makes it seem like you're running and extending at the same time. I don't know. I really like that. Something more just posing with the gun instead of using it action is having a double grip on your gun, gun down. And you can kind of like you're looking around a little bit, maybe the knee bent a little bit, kind of like that. Something else you can kind of do is you can kind of do the slow walk, which I believe we've talked about before, where you just slowly walk with one foot in front of the other and have your gun like this. And it's just kind of used as an accessory and you're not, you know, actively doing it, but it looks super cute. Another kind of obvious one that I think we used with Misfortune from League of Legends is kind of just blowing on the gun, so you can have it displayed out and kind of like cute, you know. I would do it more as like a portrait shot personally, and you don't really need like a full body shot when you're blowing on the gun, but just kind of like, you know, you can faux blow, but I think real blow makes it look more blow-y. So you can just, you know, or something. Kind of overused and a little cheesy, but it can be kind of cute at times, especially for certain characters. One that Kevin and I saw in a painting actually at a restaurant that we thought was kind of cool. So if you have double guns, you switch them out like this. So the barrels are facing your head. There's hair in my face. And like this, right? And you kind of, this is also more of a portrait shot, not something to do full body because the rest of the body would be really static and boring. Sorry if I'm hitting my mic. kind of like this, and it was kind of just like head to the side. And I thought it was really cool with, I don't know, the framing and the guns and the softness of the face a little bit. I thought it would be a really cool portrait shot when we saw that. So that's something kind of different, not action-y, but fun and a little artistic to do. Something you could do with double guns or one gun, but since I have two guns in my hand, I'm gonna keep it doubly, is to swing around and just have the guns kind of out. I would do the timing with the photographer, because I think if you just kind of swung your arm out, it would look a little not as realistic. So what I mean by that is face away from the camera, 1, 2, 3, swing, kind of like that. Just kind of like let your arm go and just kind of force it out. And if the photographer, you know, catches it, and maybe if your hair is also flinging at the same time, it just would look really action-y and cool. Not realistic, but cool and fun, and bringing a little difference to your shots. Obviously something we've seen a lot is just guns out, you know, maybe a walk, maybe a faux run. That'd be kind of cool. So instead of doing guns out this way, which you could do with the fake walk, you could do the run, which is explained in the cityscape video, where you do run like that or something. I don't know. Or maybe even like shoot one, you know? I don't know. That'd be kind of fun. I like it. No point in the second gun, but it's there. One last one, which is also kind of a more obvious one, is if you're doing a character that is a little crazy and happens to have a gun, you can kind of do the gun pointing to the head thing. I like to lean into it, you know, not just like this, a little boring. Tilt your head, crazy eyes, kind of like that, and that is more fun to do than this. So that's kind of all the posing we have for guns specifically. This is a more specific video than ones we've done in the past, but I hope we have helped a little bit for your future gun poses. I just hit the light. I love how awkward I am. If you need any help with posing, gun posing, please ask us in the comments, and we'll see you guys next time.